Before we make a single sound, read this. You are going to hear 4 names in this lesson. Kha, Ha, Ghain, Ain. These are names. Forget them right now. The names don't matter. Not yet. Maybe not ever. For what you are about to do. What matters is what is happening in your throat. By the end of this video, your mouth needs to know how to make 4 sounds. Whether or not you can tell them apart by name is irrelevant. The body learns first. The labels come later in a different lesson. So from this point on, when I say the first sound or the second sound, that's deliberate. You are training muscles, not memorizing a chart. Everything here is physical, not conceptual. You are not learning a rule. You are training a location, and training means you do it out loud, right now, pausing this video when I tell you to do so. There are 4 sounds in this lesson, organized into pairs. We are starting with the easiest entry point into the throat, sound 1. Sound 1. You have already made this sound today. Every time you cleared your throat, that friction at the back of your mouth, that's the general territory. The difference is control. Clearing your throat is involuntary and rough. This sound is deliberate and sustained. Here is where it lives, the back of your tongue, the soft palate, the soft fleshy area at the very back of the roof of your mouth. Bring those 2 close together, not touching, close enough. Now push breath through the narrow gap. The friction you hear, that's the sound. No voice, only breath. Pause the video here. Open your mouth slightly. Exhale slowly. Narrow the passage at the back. Tongue rising towards soft palate. Feel the friction build. Hold it. Do this 5 times before continuing. No voice, just breath. If you speak German, this is the CH in Bach. If you speak Spanish, this is the J in Jota. If neither, it's just sustained, controlled through friction. Now drill it out loud. Pause between each one. Rest. Produce again. Hold it. 3 seconds. Again. 3 seconds. Again. One more time. You will see small marks above and below the letters on screen. Ignore them completely. They belong to a different lesson. Your only job right now is the sound. Say these out loud, focusing only on that throat friction at the start. Listen to these Arabic words. تاريخ تاريخ أخ خير خير خبر. The sound should feel identical in all the words. Friction, back of the mouth, no voice. Sound 2. Same location as sound 1. Same back of the mouth. Same soft palate. Same tongue position. One thing changes here. Your voice is turned on. Go back to sound 1. Produce it. Hold it. Now, without moving anything, add a voice. Turn your vocal cords on. The friction becomes voiced, gargled, resonant. That's sound 2. You see what changes when I add a voice? If you hear the French R in barré, in rote, that's it, the back of the throat vibrating. Pause and drill the switch out loud 10 times. Ra, 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 ra. Repeat after me. Same position, only the voicing changes. Feel the vibration arrive and leave each time. Now sound 2 alone. Repeat after me. Say these words out loud. Hear the sound in each and every one. They are all the same. Baghdad, Baghdad. Lugha, Lugha. غرفة, غرفة. غد, غد. If you just did all of that, both sounds, the switch drill, the words, you already own 2 of the 4. Not the names, just the sounds. That's the actual milestone. Sound 3. New territory now. Sound 1 and 2 lived at the soft palate, back of the mouth. This one lives lower, in the pharynx, the passage inside your throat, between your mouth, above your vocal cords. You have used this space your whole life. Every time you swallow, that constrictions in your throat, that is the muscle. You have just never used it for speech. This is not the English H. English H is an open throat. Air flows freely, no effort, no constriction. This sound is a constricted throat. The passage narrows, air is forced through. Rougher, more intense, more pressurized than anything English H produces. Pause and find it now. Swallow once. Feel the throat constrict and release. Now, without swallowing, hold that constriction lightly. Just the awareness of the passage narrowing. Push breath through it. The rough, intense, breathy friction. That's it. No voice. Breath only. The most important thing in this entire lesson, this sound is not the regular English H. If someone hears you produce it and thinks you are saying a plain H, your throat is too open. Narrow it. More constriction, more pressure. And just let the air flow in that narrow passage. Drill the difference out loud 5 times. Regular H and then the sound. Open throat and narrow throat. They are completely different. Constructed throat and open throat. Feel the difference each time. Now alone. Between each one. Swallow once. Feel the muscle. Produce again. Sustained. 3 seconds. Again, 3 seconds. Say these out loud and hear the sound in each and every one. بحر بحر صباح صباح حق حق حب حب حياة حياة. Sound 4. This is the one people call it strange. The sound that when you produce it correctly makes you as someone who genuinely been inside the language. Same location as sound 3. The pharynx. Same muscle, same constriction. One thing changes. Your voice turns on. Same relationship as sound 1 to sound 2. Location identical. Voicing is the only variable. Go to sound 3. Produce it. Hold the constriction. Now, without releasing, add voice. The constricted throat becomes voiced. That's sound 4. If direct doesn't work, try this exercise. Say long and open, like a doctor checking your throat. Now, mid-voice, mid-sound, constrict your throat around the vowel. Squeeze it lightly. Don't stop the sound. Let it continue through the narrowed passage. The choked, constricted, voiced sound, that result is the territory you are after. Hold it. The sound comes from your throat, not your mouth. Here is 2 quick corrections. First, if it sounds like a click or a catch, like the gap in O, your throat is closing completely. It shouldn't close. Only narrow it. Open it slightly and let the sound through. Second, if it sounds like the gargled R, you have drifted back up to sound 2's location. Go lower in your pharynx. Drill the switch from sound 3 out loud 5 times. Position doesn't move, only the voice changes. It's off in and it's on in same exact location. Now drill it again, alone this time. Breathe between each, rest and repeat. Hear the voice in these words. Say these out loud with me. معنى معنى مع مع علم علم عين عين عربي عربي. The full practice. 4 sounds, 2 locations, 2 voicing status. That's the entire logic of this lesson. Now let's put them all together. Out loud. 10 times without stopping. Sound 1, sound 2, sound 3, and then sound 4. Pause and repeat. Not for speed, for accuracy. Each sound in its correct location, each voicing correctly every time. Now let's do the pairs together. Same location, voicing change 3 times. Pause and repeat. Now the other 2 pairs, also 3 times. Pause and repeat. Good job. Now let's do different pairing. Same voicing, different location. Also 3 times. Pause and repeat. The voiceless letters. 3 times. Pause and repeat. The voiceless letters. From the soft palate to the pharynx. Now let's do the other 2 with the voice turned on. From the soft palate to the pharynx 3 times. Pause and repeat. If you can move between all 4 correctly and clearly, controlling location and voicing independently, you have done with this lesson. Not done watching, but done as in your mouth can make these 4 sounds on command. Not accidentally, but on command. The standard. A native Arabic speaker hearing your production of these 4 sounds would identify them correctly without hesitation. Not accent-free, but correctly. Correct zone, correct voicing, constant placement. That's the bar, and you have just reached for it out loud several times in the last few minutes. You still don't need their names. That comes in a different lesson when you are ready to attach a shape or a label to something your mouth already knows how to do it. But right now, the names would only get in the way. Lesson 3 takes the same approach with the heavy sounds. Different zone, different modification, same principle. Physical, trainable, permanent. I will see you there.